Dear students, I will teach you how to solve the Atwood machine problems in which mass is attached to the pulley. So in this case, you can see this mass is attached to a string. Okay, so before going to the pulley problems, we'll try to understand the basic concept. In this case, mass is attached to a string. Whenever this mass is attached to a string, the attention force comes into the picture. So this mass is acting downward, so this becomes weight mg. So we have to talk about the forces. So m is not a force, it's mass. So if you multiply with the gravity, it becomes a force. So in this case, tension balances the weight. So as long as this tension is balancing the weight, the mass will hang, otherwise it will drop down. So if we know this concept, we can easily solve this pulley problem. So in this case, there are two masses which is attached to the same string. Since the string is same, so whenever the mass is attached, we know a tension comes into the picture. Therefore a tension T comes into the picture. This mass m1 and tension T is upward. Okay, so the weight acting downward for mass m1, it becomes m1g, and for mass m2, the tension is upward and this m2g is acting downward. Now since the string is same, so tension is same in both the strings. To solve these type of problems, we must know where the mass is moving. So if I assume that acceleration is upward, and obviously if the acceleration is upward, it means this mass will go up and this mass will go down. So in this case, acceleration will be downward. So we have to write equation of motion for mass m1 and m2. For mass m1 and m2, so there will be two equations. So to write these two equations, we have to see which force is dominating. Here tension T is dominating because the object is moving upward. So acceleration is upward, tension is dominating over weight m1g. So whichever the force is dominating, write that force first, then subtract with the less dominating force, and then equate with the mass, multiply by the acceleration. So here is A. So this becomes my first equation for mass m1. So similarly, you can write this equation for mass m2. In this case, acceleration is downward, so it means m2g is dominating T. So in that case, I can write m2g, then minus T is equal to mass multiply by the acceleration. So I got two equations now. If I add 1 and equation 2, so in this case, you can, if you add them, so this will become T minus m1g plus m2g. So add these left hand side terms and add right hand side terms separately. So this will become this, and T becomes cancel. So you will get m2 minus m1g is equal to m1 plus m2a. So in this case, you can easily solve A and the problem is solved. So you can put the values of masses, multiply with the gravity, this problem is solved. If you put the value of A in any of equation number 1 and 2, so you can easily calculate T. So you can solve this equation, and this is how these problems are tackled. If you like my video, if you like the concept, please like my video and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much.